To round off our speakers, I'd like to introduce Lisa Cruz with Red Shoes PR to discuss public policy matters.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I feel like this is a little bit low for me. So you heard that right. I'm here to talk about public policy. You probably weren't expecting that from me. But just know that I come to you today as a small business owner and wanted to tell you a little bit about my story and how the Chamber and specifically the public policy program and Mark specifically helped us out. So how many of you made note of the date of December 1st, 2016? Thank you. If you don't remember, that was the date that the Department of Labor overtime law was supposed to go into effect. And I'm not here to talk about what happened and that it didn't go into effect, but I am here to talk about the panic and terror running and racing through my mind at the thought of this coming to fruition on December 1st. I'm not here to talk about or debate it. It was kind of a done deal, and at that time it was. But for months, I had this source of anxiety about the administration of that law as a small business owner. I don't have an HR department. I don't have anybody in accounting on staff. All I have is me. I don't have legal representation or legal counsel internally. So all I have at the end of the day is me and my fear on how I'm going to implement this law. This was a major change for us as a small business. So after a few weeks of struggling and thinking about it and reaching out to colleagues, I finally figured out that Mark might be my go-to guy as head of the public policy program. So I emailed him expressing my concerns. I'm sure he picked up on a little bit of my panic. So in no time flat, Mark pulled together a learning session that brought businesses, large, small, medium-sized businesses together and had some professionals to help educate us on what was coming down the pipeline. This type of response and action is exactly what I needed, and specifically in this area of public policy. As any small business owner will tell you, running a small business can be isolating. But when you walk into a room like I did that day of the learning session, filled with other professionals all looking for answers, there was a lot of reassurance that I wasn't the only one worried about the impact of this law and the administration of this law. What the public policy program does for all of us is bring our voices together. So we are heard at the government level. Together, we are influence. This doesn't mean we always get what we want, but when we put our voices together to be heard as part of that is part of what makes this country great, what makes this state great, and ultimately our community great. Each business owner should know that the Chamber's public policy program exists to help us as businesses. Pick up the phone and call Mark or somebody at the Chamber if you don't know what to do or where to go next. If he can't help you, he will find somebody that will. Here are a few things you might not know about the public policy program. There's a public policy council, which consists of 15 to 20 Chamber stakeholders from a cross-section of sectors who recommends a legislative agenda. The Chamber Board approves that agenda, and the Government Affairs Program advocates for those items on our behalf. If your company has an issue, concern, or something to share, you can work with Mark and the Public Policy Program to invite lawmakers to your business to facilitate dialogue. One other story I wanted to share about Mark and the Public Policy Program is a little while ago, I had an elected official call me and say the Lieutenant Governor was coming to town. Do you have any ideas of what we can do for the day? Well, of course I had one idea, and it involved one of my clients. But beyond that, I called Mark and said, do you have any ideas? Could we pull together a roundtable discussion with area businesses? And in no time flat, Mark pulled that together for me in an amazing amount of time. The public policy program is focused on advocacy, which involves talking to lawmakers about specific bills or topics, education, which involves educating members on topics such as cybersecurity, that took place in 2016 and compliance such as the overtime law that I mentioned before. The policy program also helps students pursue their interests and passions by finding job shadows with local policy makers. There are a lot of things going on with Mark and his team. And last but not least, the public policy program exists for your business. It's your resource to use to help your business succeed. As with anything, you get out of something what you put in. I urge you to become an active member of the Chamber, but also to be an advocate for your business. And the Chamber's public policy program will help you do just that. All too often, we sit back and depend on someone else to do the speaking for us. As a business, your voice and your passion and your opinion matter. So I encourage you to speak up. With that, I am going to change a little bit and pivot and introduce a video that highlights and features the Fox Cities. So this is in collaboration, and I know, and the funny thing is, I have a weird fascination with cows, so this is perfect for me. So thanks to the talented team at River and Bay who pulled this video together in collaboration with the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation and Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, Wisconsin's Chamber. This video is a way we are able to collectively tell our story. We, as citizens of the Fox Cities, we all know this, and this video brings it all together and showcases and highlights our area. So with that, please roll the video.
Hello, morning sun. It's nice to see you again. Can we rise together and let our day begin? Just keep on flowing. Let me ride with you, yeah. Let's keep on going. All the way. Show me through your day. Show me through your day. Afternoon, big tree. Will you climb with me? I kiss the sky above and let my heart go free. Please let me be. And now my heart is free. And now my heart is free. Good night, moon, alright. Our day turned into night. Let us rest together. Tomorrow gonna be alright. Yeah. Day from sun to sun. Every day is perfect if you let it be one. This is our day from sun to sun.